One of the worst things about battling an eating disorder is that it's a really selfish thing. I was consumed with thoughts that were only about me, and they had nothing to do with the things of God. My priority wasn't Jesus, my priority was myself. It was 2007. I was a senior in high school. I had just been nominated for homecoming court. Stephen and I were dating, my now husband. I was flattered that I was even chosen to be on homecoming court, and then all of a sudden I just felt this pressure to be perfect. From that point on, I chose not to eat, and I would finish school and I'd go to the gym for an hour or so and work out hard, and then I'd go straight to cheer practice for another 3 hours and continue to work out hard and go home and not eat and go to bed. I started to get thinner, the scale number went lower, it consumed me. I think prom was probably my lowest point physically in the eating disorder. I didn't eat all day and got ready, and I wore the same dress that I wore on homecoming night to prom. And it was now sagging on me, and I loved that feeling that I didn't fit in my dress. Later that night at prom, I ended up fainting. I hadn't eaten all day, it was hot, and I fainted. And the horrible thing that I remember is that when I got up from fainting, I was happy that I had fainted because I had pushed it so far, eating and exercising wise, that I was skinny enough or hungry enough to faint. And I look back on that now and I just think it is so sick that Satan would ever put those thoughts in my mind and those lies in my mind. I just look back on 17-year-old Kelly and I just want to hug her and say, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Those things are stupid. Those things are lies. But over time, I think just sitting in church on Sunday and hearing the gospel message, and I think it just slowly marinated my heart. I think the gospel just slowly softened me. It's like Satan was trying to hold me down still, and he still had a huge grip on me, but Jesus was just trying to pull me out, and ultimately, as always, Jesus wins. When I was pregnant with Cade, just the thought of gaining weight and what that would look like, I was fearful that I was gonna restrict while I was pregnant, and I just didn't want to do that. Instead of being so focused on my outer appearance, I was able to focus on the gift that God had really given me, and that was beautiful. With all the stretch marks and all the extra pounds, I saw my body with new eyes. I always say that this eating disorder is kind of the demon that always haunts me. It's like Satan's grip on my life. And so it definitely hasn't been ponies and rainbows. I say that I'm healed of this because it doesn't consume me every single day, and I know that Christ has overcome that in my life. But there are definitely triggers in my life that happen now that I just have to be cautious with. If you don't see your sin as awful, you're never going to see Christ's redemption and Christ's grace in your life as good and as sweet. So I'm just so grateful that he loved me that much to bring me to that place so that I would know him forever.